Massive fight among 200 students and parents at a Louisiana high school ends in 10 arrests. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we got a fight, another big old massive fight. Out this time at a Louisiana high school, which included parents and students. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. I'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. An explosive fight at a Louisiana high school among nearly 200 students and parents ended with several cops injured and at least 10 arrests. Swarms of police officers responded early on March the 8th to a major campus disturbance at East Baton Rouge Readiness Alternative School, finding a loaded gun abandoned on the ground. Whoa. Officials say one fight broke out and escalated, spilling out into the school's gym and courtyard. By the time police arrived, there were about 200 people involved in brawls across the campus. Videos of the chaos taken inside the school's gym shows chairs being tossed and students being detained by law enforcement. One shocking video shows a sheriff deputy forcefully hitting a student's face into a brick wall. The officer was trying to arrest a 17-year-old student. Police then said a teen had punched the officer in the face and tried to bite him, which led to the aggressive encounter captured on video. The teen was among those charged with battery on an officer and resisting arrest. Now, here's the most important part. Officials have not yet determined what triggered the massive melee at the school. Inquiring minds want to know, which enrolls students who've been previously suspended or expelled from other district schools. I can kind of guess what it's all about. Okay, now the NAACP released a statement on Wednesday saying that it was reviewing the videos of the incident to decide if the aggressive police response captured on video was appropriate, as they should. Okay, so now I'm gonna dive in right here and give you my piece, and we're gonna get you on your merry way. First and foremost, you got 200 students and parents involved in a melee in a high school. Too many. Whatever the issue may have been, to me, I'm thinking these kids were expelled, kicked out of other schools. It's a possibility that we already know they ain't the best of the best. They could be involved in gang activity, and hence the reason why you see the guns, and just the one gun at that particular time, you know what I mean? And they said there wasn't no shots fired, which I'm sure that at that particular school, I'm sure they have, metal detectors and, things of that nature before you come into class, because they had something like that down here in the city. So, I'm sure they're going to protect themselves at all costs. How the gun got into the school, no one knows. They still want to try to find out why the actual incident took place in the first place. Me guessing, bunch of badass kids. Some of them didn't like other ones. You know how it is. You got some kids that just don't like another group of kids, and then other scenes follow. You may have some secret beefs. I don't like this individual over here, but I'm kind of standoffish. I ain't saying nothing. I'm trying to keep my nose clean. You know what I'm saying? And then something jump off. You know what I'm saying? Cats getting the rumbles. Swinging, hollering, kicking, and then excuse me, then you get a situation like this. Now, The alarming part is you got parents that's coming to the school that's involved in the melee. Now you see some cops swinging, kicking, doing whatever they gotta do to survive and keep it going. I understand. You're outnumbered. It's just you against them. My guess, an approximate number, I'm gonna say between 10 to 15 cops might have been there to try to break the whole thing up. Okay. Now with them trying to do what they need to do and keep it in an orderly fashion, it's kind of hard when everything around you is in total chaos. Swinging, kicking, screaming, punching, hollering, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the adults. You know what I'm saying? We're not even talking about what the kids over here doing. They probably trying to put each other's heads through the concrete. You see what I'm saying? So as the story said, as the news clipping let us know, that these kids are not the best of the best kids. I'm not sitting there saying you just throw those kids away. I'm just sitting there saying a situation like this wouldn't have happened in a normal high school, because you wouldn't have kids that act out like this. All of these kids that go to the school, the entire sum of the school is built on kids that got kicked out of school, expelled, or whatever the case may be. They can't go back to regular school, so now they got to go to alternative school. So you can just guess how the tension is boiling in the school. Let's just hope they get to the bottom of it real quick, fast in a hurry. Unfortunately, they were 10 arrests. Some people had to get, locked up because they was going above and beyond. And it usually happens when you screaming and hollering and kicking and you fighting and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the only outcome that comes of it. So some of the, cops were a little aggressive. So like NAACP is looking into that. Let's just see what they come up with. Any lawsuits gonna be pending? Only time to tell. I just know that this is wild. Now, ironically, I just went to my daughter's school on Friday, okay? We went for a play. They going to the school, you got the friends and all that kind of stuff in there. They doing what they doing, they doing a play, okay, cool. Kids all wanna come in, support the other kids, underclass and wanna support the upperclassmen and all the above, okay, cool. You like that. Get in there, once the play is all said and done, it's over with, they're cheering them, they're screaming, they hollering, and you could just feel the love in the building when they go into the school. So every time we go to the school, you could just tell that the school is basically filled with love, and that's what you want when you send your child to a school. You don't want the opposite that happened over here in Baton Rouge. You don't want to send your child to school and then always sitting by the phone waiting for a phone call to come to saying, hey, my kid was in there, fighting again, they was doing it, they was doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, you want the peace and the love to be, in the building when you're doing what you gotta do, so that way the parent can relax, focus what they need to focus on at work, and deal what they need to deal with, and then come on back home and do what needs to be done, with the family. So, it's an unfortunate situation with this whole little situation with the school. Like I said, if I find any more reasonings of why this actually happened, I'll drop you a, YouTube short and just let you know real quick, what happened, was the reason why it happened, and we'll dig in from there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can do a little TikTok if I had to follow up, or maybe even do a follow-up video from this one, who knows. So it's got to get better, folks. It's got to get better. These kids are doing way too much screaming and hollering and fighting. We need more love and less hate. So with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like button as well. There are more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching the video to the end, and thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome. Do me a huge favor. I'm on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. I'm mainly on TikTok and Instagram. So give me a follow, give me a like, come check me out, you know what I'm saying? And we'll delve in from there, you know what I'm saying? But welcome to the channel. Stick and stay for a little while. We have some interesting stories over here. So, this channel is built basically off of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do these stories just so I can show you what's going on here in different parts of the world. We don't all get the same news. So, hopefully I can just share what's going on from what I see from my vantage point. So, But with that being said, I love every single one of y'all. I thank you. Peace.